It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got high-flying offenses set to take off. It's the Bengals and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of, sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season, winners of 8 of their last 10. Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they come in off the extended... Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
11 MP.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do.
On one, ready?
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. Jet sweep, Boyd with it. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted. And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. Second down and 6. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because any...
Let's go now.
Okay, time to hop back into this one. It's a red zone alert with a 1st and 10 upcoming down at the 13-yard line. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Kamara will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You know.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but so here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for the... Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. This defense now trying desperately to hold on to this fourth quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field, thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up...
This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. A gain of 3, second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On second down, it's Sermon. And all the way down inside the 5 and a 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
He is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Vaughn is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down. Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Shifts by him at the 25. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Cowboys, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see the Cowboys' electric quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Cowboys and the Giants, next on EA Sports.
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys. All right, time for an early game drive here as they look to hopefully set the tempo for the remainder of the game to come. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Azeez Ojulari buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Running behind center with Vaughn. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. That run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
How about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So the Giant... All right, let's get you to the action here as we pick things up early in the first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
Back to throw. And that one complete to Hodgins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And his kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points. Coming up here this this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The corner blitz pays off there as a sack. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants are able to wipe. Time to get you back live again. This offense in the red zone as they've got it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
14-yard line.
Let's go now.
2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 15.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's clear.
A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4th. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? On the ground with Vaughn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Jets, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see the Cowboys leader at quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Cowboys and the Jags on Sunday night primetime.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big 3rd down play coming up for this defense. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
ETN. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
One more time with ETN. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Gano's kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. From midfield now, Lawrence. Man open, here's Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a... Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And they'll run with ETN. And they'll take this in the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he will have a Jaguar. Now Lawrence. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Now Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Here we go.
Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Now a throw here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. 2nd and 5. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Vaughn. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the return stops at the 39-yard. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. With that. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Some good strong.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll run with ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. Gano's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense... Time to jump back in. This defense already 2 scores down. Points here would certainly make their road back a tough one. They'll try to run with ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jack. For this offense here, they've got the football inside the red zone. That's the good news, but they're facing a 3rd and 5, so a full 5 yards to go here to see if they can pick it up. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now back to throw. Steps away. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Now they... On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. Back to throw again. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown! Deuce Vaughn from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys have got it back to it. It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Calvin Ridley and the Jaguars. Now, this offense definitely needs points here to get back in this football game. They can start to chip away right now.
18, Lions.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Into the hands of Cooks. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, and it winds up falling incomplete.
is just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So for the Jags, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.